I think at the end of the day, for all of those homeowners, it does not matter. It's more about, to your point, trying to like maybe rebuild severely damaged relationships, but also then I would worry, and I would ask Ares, like, what happens if we get 3 bids at $55 million? Are we going to have a conversation with Willow Springs about that? Is that appropriate? Is it not appropriate? How do you decide?
Well, yeah, so let's say that happens. I mean, I think the board would have to initially start talking to all three and say, hey, you need to improve your offer. We got 2 other offers at $55 million.
Now you get a bidding war.
You got a little bidding war going, and then you'd enter into a purchase and sale agreement. The people who spoke tonight, they don't want anything to change. So if you went to the village and them and said, we found a developer, they're willing to pay us $20 million, it meets every little bit of the current zoning, high-end residential, empty nester condos and townhomes, an assisted living facility, and sort of retail with the Starbucks and a Pilates, what everybody wants, studio. They would say, why would you take $20 million and cause us to lose this great natural asset? All the carbon capture comments would start coming at you. There's nothing they want other than to maintain the status quo.
Yes.
It doesn't matter
That's true.
what you come to them with. They will find a reason. You're going to overload the Pleasantdale schools with these large homes. You're going to overload the Pleasantdale Park District. Well, all these people wanting to use the pool or the running track or whatever facilities. They're never going to be satisfied. That's my assessment of what you're facing. There's nothing you can do to make them happy other than stop doing everything you've done and leave that land alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Back like 2004.
And 107 says they need to run a referendum.
So what we're
Because
saying-
they have to build facilities.
Exactly.
They don't want to touch us with a 10-foot pole right now.
But at least we're offering. That's the thing.
Well, that's just it. Do
We're
you
playing
want
the
us
chicken
to
game.
offer, or do you want us to just wait and see if they say anything? to us
Yeah, I
and
think
just
that's
leave it
to
alone?
Julie's point, right? Like it's a different answer if they come to us again. Then I think we can strategically think, okay, do we? Because then it's just us listening. If we reach out, I think 2 things. It's number one, it's incredibly disingenuous, and second, because of the history of the last 4 months. The second thing is we're now setting the meeting, so we have to set an agenda.
Sure.
And what is that agenda? Other than we're ready to listen, we want your input.
Right.
We already
Which
got
we've
their
heard.
We got it.
And
we know
we
what their
heard. They
input
came to our
is. So I don't
board
know
meeting,
what
they
that
told us.
agenda would look like.
They
If
told
we
us.
reach out, I don't know what that would look
Okay.
like.
That's all. I wanted to just be very clear about that in case there was any grayness.